Yes, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you, ma'am?
Very good. I'm calling about an ad that's on Craigslist for warehouse workers needed immediately in West Dallas, Midway branch. But I
Yes,
just
in
I,
Carrollton.
I just called the office that's handling that. I just called the office that's handling that, and basically the lady was very rude on the phone with me.
Which office was it, ma'am?
It was the one off of 2629 North Stemmons Freeway.
Oh, the Dallas location?
Yes, ma'am, and I need to speak to a manager. The lady I spoke to was Elizabeth Gomez. I think that's what she said
Okay,
her name was, but the ad is for general labor. It's for
okay.
packers and palletizers,
Yes.
and the ad states that everyone must be bilingual or Spanish. So they just posted this ad, and when I called up to speak with them, and I said, "Ma'am," I said, I can't speak Spanish and I'm not bilingual, but I would like a job. I have experience in that." And I said, "Don't you think that ad is a bit discriminatory? I understand getting some people that are bilingual, but for general labor, I don't understand why you would specify every single worker must be bilingual." And she suddenly said, "Oh, well, we don't have that position anymore." And that was very strange because they just posted this ad. They just posted it. And so, um,
Okay.
and so I asked her again. I said, "Well, why would you still ask for everyone to be bilingual?" She says, "Well, the manager at the company speaks Spanish, pretty much, and he wants only Spanish speakers." In other words, in Dallas, that's like 99% Hispanic workers, and that does discriminate against blacks and whites and everybody else who
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
who can't speak Spanish. And she got very nasty with me and just hung up the phone. But I need to ask someone. I need to speak with either her boss or speak with someone about this.
Yes, ma'am. Let me go ahead and get Ida on the phone. She's our office manager here in Carrollton, okay?
Is she over this office in West Dallas as well?
I believe our other manager is, but she'll be able to assist you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What was your first name? Okay, give me one moment, ma'am.
Sure.
This is Ida. How may I help you?
Hi. And I want to speak with you about a job ad that's on Craigslist.
Ma'am, I can't hear you. There's too much noise in the background.
I apologize. I apologize, ma'am. My phone picks up very good. But it's about a job ad that's on Craigslist for warehouse workers in West Dallas. The ad specifies that everyone must be bilingual or speak Spanish. It's for general labor, and so I called the location, and I asked them. I said, "Well, I have experience, but I'm not bilingual. It's general labor." And I said, "Ma'am, I'm concerned a bit about the discriminatory impact that would have on non-Hispanics, whites, blacks, because in Dallas, the people who speak Spanish or who are bilingual in Spanish, it's like 99% Hispanics." So the lady told me, Angela Gomez, she says, "Well, the client, the manager at the company is Spanish speaking, and he wants Spanish speakers." And that basically means it's going to discriminate against everybody else that wants to work. And I've never heard of any such a thing. And I need to know. And then she lied. And she says, "Well, we no longer have that job." And
Correct.
they just posted the ad. And I don't believe for one moment that all of these positions are filled. It's a convenient answer. So my question is, why would your company allow an ad for general labor that specifies pretty much only Hispanics? Because that's what you're doing. I know that there's some black person out there that speaks Spanish, but in a place like Dallas, that would basically mean 99% Hispanics who can apply at this company. And that's going to have a huge discriminatory impact on everyone else. So I would like to know, why is this even allowed?
We do have the jobs that have been posted lately. They were posted yesterday because we had an order to fill for this morning, and we posted again for people to start on Monday. And she should have just posted must be bilingual when And it's a must be bilingual because that is specifically what the client is asking. Not what we're asking, but what the client is asking. And we go by what the client wants.
The client wants must be bilingual in Spanish.
Correct.
That's how this ad is reading. But doesn't the client should know, and you guys as a temp agency should know to tell the client that that's going to have a discriminatory the client cannot hide behind a temp agency to do what's in effect is discriminatory hiring, violating the labor law. They cannot do that. There have been lawsuits all over the place against temp agencies for shielding these clients, hiding their identity to do discriminatory hiring. And that this will have discriminatory hiring. It will have a discriminatory impact on everyone else who is not Hispanic, pretty much. And your temp agency should not allow that. Temp agencies have been sued over that.
We'll get it corrected.
You know, and
If you feel that offensive, we'll get it corrected, ma'am.
No, but ma'am, I've recorded this phone call.
Put on there must have a college degree.
I've recorded this phone call and it's going on YouTube. Thank you.